I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs.
Right! This is the D by D podcast on this July, what we are, 23rd, 2017. And
we're running late because we had a visitor show up tonight.
Yep. MCJ,
CPC, the whole crew
showed up and he had to bounce.
That's right.
But he promised me that he was going to come out here and be on the next one next Sunday. And we just made moves. Just want to let you guys know, August 13th, we'll be shooting the video for the Soul Tribe.
It's up there.
First single, Come and Get It. Okay? And the whole record, the EP, will be available free. Free.
Free 99 for the low.
Acting like it's that big of a deal.
Everybody loves free.
Right. All music is fucking free nowadays. They can't drop, artists can't even promote a record anymore. They just put it out. Don't even tell nobody it's coming.
But this is the D by D podcast, the parish's first interactive podcast.
Right.
So if you got something to say on how dumb we look, how drunk we are, you can just hit us up right there in the comment section, and we'll be sure to get back to you.
Chime in August 18th at the Bayou Swamp Bar, the record release party for Soul Tribe. Added to the bill will be a Caucasian reunion.
Yep.
And a CPC reunion.
Yep.
Building bridges over here, baby.
And also means a lot of work for Paul.
It's all right. It's all right. It's going to be okay.
Yep. Pulling double shift.
But,
anyway, let's get it going, bro.
And so I had just come back from Gulf Shores. Spent a week.
Sweet home, Alabama. Shout out. We're here with Poncho Gonzalez tonight. So we are so rude to our guests. But Poncho is going to be on a little more regularly with us. If he wants.
I realize anytime I go to places like that, I realize
you got to lower
small the parish is and how much time I had wasted in my life not going to see places like that more often.
The beach?
You know what I'm saying? Just the environment was beautiful.
So how did the tournament turn out for y'all?
Well, we got eliminated on the second day, but for the most part, I mean, they went down hard. They lost by 1 run. They fought and it came down to the last inning. The girl stole bad pitch. Girl stole home. You know,
these are the breaks.
It happens. It is what it is. You know.
Were you able to keep up with the news while you were out there? Did you see the big story?
So OJ, baby.
OJ Simpson got released.
Again. OJ, we need to pop balloons and drop confetti. OJ has done it again.
He took a stab at the parole system and he succeeded.
Right.
After what, 9 years?
Yeah.
And
which is, you know, he's not on trial for, he wasn't on trial for murder. He wasn't convicted of murder. So for what he got convicted of, 9 years was really a long time for him to be in jail. Everybody he went to jail with had got out.
Well, could you imagine?
Well, on robbery.
How you
it was 5 years.
Kevin, like we all know people who's in prison right now waiting parole to be sitting back, eating breakfast or lunch, whatever, and chilling in the yard, wherever you may be, and find out that he got off and he's being released.
But they said this dude had the Goodfellas prison time anyway. Well, he said he got to cut the child line.
Right, did 9 years. I mean, you can't. There's no double jeopardy. So like, regardless if that's going back in your mind, like if you feel he's guilty of that, I mean, he did like an armed robbery?
He went and stole his football cards back.
Right.
It was his football cards.
And he did it armed too. Like, didn't he hire people?
Well, the people in there were armed. And he said he got in the room. He said, "Y'all can't leave."
It was family photos.
Yeah.
But he went there with.
But he stole some of the shit. He stole wasn't his.
Oh, But it wasn't his, and he sold it, right? Didn't he sell it?
Well, it got sold. It got sold when he had to give up. When he had to pay that money, it got sold in the auctions and ended up down the line
his memorabilia
in his people's hands. He had to pay off the gold, bro.
Yeah,
like $33 million.
Yeah, he has
a civil lawsuit against him. Even though he didn't get convicted.
He got convicted in civil court.
He got convicted in civil court. So he had to pay up.
He had to pay $33 million.
Right, I know all. Yeah, know about that. And which is kind of that's amazing. Like
Any thoughts on OJ? Feel free to chime in.
Yes. OJ is
Not as good a rapper as PJ.
no. But OJ has been ducking and dodging and bobbing and weaving
Like Floyd.
bad attention his whole life, bro. I mean, the man is right.
So what do you think his future is now? He's getting
I don't
out of
know.
jail?
All right, so I
think-
watched. Did you watch the OJ series on FX?
No, but I watched the 30 for 30, which was probably one of the best
Like,
documentaries I've ever seen.
As soon as he was released, like he went clubbing.
Yeah. So what do you think's gonna
You
happen
think he's
now?
going clubbing?
So he's going to Florida.
Back to
He
Miami.
said he's going back to Miami.
Shit, I just went to Miami. I want to go back to Miami.
Do you think people are going to look at him sideways?
Nah,
What
he's
they say?
OJ. He's a celebrity.
What he's saying, he gets $25,000 a month.
To do what?
Retirement. NFL.
That's his
He's still getting paid.
Yeah.
9
Dude,
years.
that's badass.
9 years, $25,000 a month.
Run. You got to run, bro.
Run, OJ,
You got
run.
to run.
How much money do you think he's got saved up right now? $25,000 a month. And
He's been right. He's still collecting his checks.
For 9
Well,
years.
think about it. 9 years. Let's just say a 12-month scale. What, 9 years, 12 months in a year?
25,000 a month. Here we go.
I'll do the math.
All you math experts, hit us up.
You
That's
stay for the
250.
live.
Jeff, you in here?
300,000, huh?
300 G's a year?
10
25?
months at 25.
Yeah.
That's 250.
That's 300 a year, 300,000.
Right.
2.7 mil.
2.7.
2.7 mil for 9
Probably
years.
had a couple hundred in his store monthly, so
Yeah.
deduct a little bit
27.
on top of interest.
2.7 mil.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, $2 million.
I wonder how much he has to pay to the Goldman family.
But just
I don't
imagine the opportunities he's going to get from doing reality TV now.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's the thing. Interviews.
The OJ
books,
show. is
Another OJ
coming,
book?
bro.
You know another OJ book's
But the E channel already got that shit locked up.
Keeping Up with the Simpsons.
Dude, that's happening. I can see that happening. Dude,
And possibly a relationship with Chloe.
I already got the headline.
Khloe Kardashian.
Huh?
Yeah, you
Are
don't know
you
that might.
serious?
No, I'm saying, you factor that in. They might have a relationship coming up with us.
We can sell the name to the reality show, man. Simpson in Solitary.
Simpson in
Yeah.
solitary. Simpson in house arrest.
No, you
Oh, yeah, you gotta get the word right.
Simpson in Solitary.
Well, Freed Simpson. Something, man. Yeah.
Simpson.
The Good Life.
Maybe we can
The Good Life.
pitch it to OJ and
You think he'll go with it?
get him on the podcast.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's close.
OJ, first interview right here on the D by D podcast. We'll hook you up. All the beer you can drink.
The OJ reality show is coming, bro. Unless he don't want to do it. I'm sure he's getting a phone call soon as they find out.
He already turned it on.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Cliff said he's getting out just in time for the new Ford Bronco to be released.
Reality show is going to be there filming. Reality show is going to be there filming as he walks out. It's already
Oh yeah, it's
from
in
day
the
one. He's
Right.
it's in the
he's
book
being
already.
filmed.
No, yeah. And yeah, wherever paparazzi is going to be, wherever OJ's at.
Business this week.
Yeah.
Lead singer Linkin Park.
What's exactly is his name? Was it Chris Bennington or something?
Chester Bennington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I wasn't a big Linkin Park fan, but it was good music. I just, it wasn't my kind of music, but I see, they set a trend. Like a lot of these bands that are out today sound like
They were
Linkin Park.
yeah, they were sought after band to do.
They weren't the first band to do rock and rap, but they kind of popped it. I mean, they made it
Well,
real
they-
popular.
because most groups that had the rock and rap thing didn't have the voice.
They had the singer with them. Like 311 had a little singer
Dude.
with him.
That man had an amazing voice.
Yeah.
He was the lead. He took over the Stone Temple Pilots job.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he sang the Stone Temple Pilots after.
Right after I guess
boy.
they fired the
I know
guy.
your boy died a few years ago.
So yeah, I don't really keep up with it too much.
No, that's Soundgarden.
No, that's Soundgarden.
They were best friends. They were best friends.
I
That's
saw
great.
the video of them performing and we
And they
shared
sang.
it on the
So,
podcast.
Eddie Vedder got his shit together, huh? Because all them alternative bands
Well,
from the 90s and shit,
Yeah, he's into politics.
they dead. I mean, Alice in Chains singer died, Kurt Cobain, Stone Temple Pilots,
Well,
Soundgarden, this guy.
I mean, they obviously don't bash away from the lifestyle. Like,
Well, Chris Cornell. Well, he's saying Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, hey, they were best friends.
I did read that.
Chester was the godfather, one of his.
So
children.
what it sounds like to me is he was very depressed after it.
Well, you were talking outside.
They lived the same. They brought through the same lifestyle. They both were supposedly victims of.
I'm glad you're getting into that because you were telling me about a story outside before we started. That there might be foul play involved.
Yeah, his from what I
So
read.
what's the conspiracy?
Chester's mom was married at the time. She had an affair with a guy, and he was supposedly an illegitimate child of the.
Oh, an illegitimate child
of the extra affair, and so supposedly this guy molested him. That was his dad molested him.
Dude, that's.
So
he's been living with that his entire life.
And then they look identical, and this supposedly dad is tied in with the Clintons.
The pedophilia ring.
The Clintons.
That goes to you with the Pizzagate, huh?
Yeah, the Clintons have an organization where they went to Haiti or whatever.
Right.
And but some of the people who were running this organization was molesting his children.
They were saying
George Clinton.
that the Clinton, you can go Google Clinton pedophilia ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll tie back.
Yeah.
And this guy was the head of the ring.
Right.
Which is Chester's real dad.
It absolutely, it's amazing.
And they're saying Chester was talking about it. He was getting to the point where he was
going to come clean
about it, and they say he got knocked off.
Dude, that's amazing. And I'm not surprised by it at all because, like, they saying that they would during the Haiti thing, like they go around the country and go around the world. I'm sorry, and use these foundations to actually like scoop up children and.
When they traffic them?
Traffic, yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Wow.
Like that's how sick the world is today. I mean, you never know, and what's like all these links are starting to come together in a chain. I don't know, but it's just ironic. Like he said, like these people are friends of the Clintons, and the Clintons are guilty. Dude, there's probably Google Clinton hit list, bro. There's probably hit list. No, here we go. I'm gonna do it right now.
That's what I'm in the.
You were watching the D by D podcast, and we sit here and look shit up.
Oh, they're saying Chris Cornell he had committed suicide.
Yeah.
But it's saying he was starting to speak out on his growing up being a victim of a pedophile, and they felt like he got knocked off because of that also.
I wonder how I guess mob used to do shit like that all the time. So I'd imagine rich politicians would be able to do it.
Clinton body bags.
So if you found me hung tomorrow morning, I was hanging out with these cats, and they started talking this conspiracy stuff in my ear. And
I mean, you can read it all day long.
Take care of my kids.
Were Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell murdered to cover up a pedophile ring?
Right. No, I heard about, actually, I remember them saying about the pedophile ring with him because Cornell was actually starting to come out with it first. And then Bennington is probably like trying to fight the same fight now because they know why he got knocked off. You know what I'm saying?
So they think Bennington knew why Chris Cornell got knocked off. He says, like, so I'm going to speak up
But
now.
Brian, you hear over and over and over again about the Clintons being involved in some heat, and then as soon as it starts to come out, the guy who was about to come clean with it got knocked off.
Oh,
we can look at this right here. That's him, and that's supposedly
that's his. Oh, that's your boy. That's Podesta.
Yes, they saying that's
his dad.
They look, dude. They fucking look
But
alike,
this
bro.
is supposedly who his mom was married to.